Regardless of whether or not you're a Christian, I think that we should all be able to agree on at least two things. One, Jesus had some pretty important things to say about loving your enemies. And two, nobody follows his advice. Because everybody's got a really great excuse about why they're exempt from loving their enemies. Well, she started it.
Jesus said I should love my enemies. That doesn't mean I have to like them.
It's different when they can kill you. Man, we really put a lot of thought and energy into justifying our behavior, don't we? I guess it's just been occurring to me recently that love your enemies is pretty much the one thing that Jesus said that we just ignore it altogether.
Listen here, son, if someone walks up to you and starts pushing you around, you don't take nothing from nobody. You push him right back and you let him know who's boss.
Yeah, wait, but Dad, I thought you always told me to love my enemies.
Tough love, tough loving your enemies. That's what it is. It's tough loving your enemies.
Or we kind of just fit it into whatever little box makes us feel the most comfortable. As if there exists a comfortable way to love your enemies. Man, no wonder they killed that Jesus guy. We probably would have killed him too. Love your enemies and pray for those who persecute you.
Okay, I know that sounds really nice in theory, but come on, Jesus, this is the 21st century. You're gonna have to be more specific than just a blanket statement like, love your enemies, if you expect anybody to take you seriously.
I meant what I said.
Then you are insane.
I mean, we've had 2,000 years to ruminate on his teachings, and look at us, doing the exact things he's warned us against. As if we didn't even listen. Or maybe we did and we just didn't like what we heard. Because it's hard to love your enemies. It's really hard. And it's not fun either. You see, when it comes down to it, you have two kinds of enemies. The first are the people that you know personally that you just straight up hate. But don't worry, they've always done something to you first.
I cannot believe Rhonda. She had to know I was gonna invite Brad to the dance, but she decided to swoop in and ask him first. I hate her. She is my sworn enemy now.
Yeah, that's real Christian. I mean, if we can't even get along with people when it comes to stupid stuff, maybe that's why the world is the way the world is. Oh, and speaking of that, the other kind of enemies that we need to talk about are enemies. Like, I'm talking about all of the other countries that supposedly want to kill us. I mean, that kind of complicates the love them thing, you know? Look, I know this is a really touchy subject. All I'm saying is that it seems like you have to start ignoring a lot of what Jesus preached when you subscribe to the gospel of safety and security. Because I don't care who they are or what they're trying to do to us, I just don't think that Jesus wanted us to live with hate or in fear. I feel like those were two of his main points. And I feel like a lot of the time we neglect to show love to people that really need it most. I know it's a really uncomfortable thought, but what if the only complicated thing about loving your enemies is that it's not complicated? Hey, don't forget, my Kickstarter campaign starts tomorrow. I want to make a CD. I'm releasing another music video tomorrow, and there will be a link for the Kickstarter on that video. So be sure to check that out. And if you want to check out the other songs that I've done, click here and here, or check the description below.